What is going on, guys? XHOUNDISHx here, and this is going to be the Challenge of the Elders Week 5 breakdown and a guide to completing the Elders Sigil. So the modifiers for the week are Airborne, where you deal more damage in the air, Chaff, which removes your radar, which is somewhat tricky when combined with the scoring bonus this week, which is for melee kills. On the most part, this is a pretty easy week for scoring, and since we don't have Trickle this time around, you can take more advantage of those double melee xHOUNDISHx, for example. So for the build in general, I would just go with your highest amount of strength. I've got tier 5 right here on my Warlock. If you're running a Warlock, Claws of Ahamkara will give you double melee charge. For the Hunter, you can use Sealed Ahamkara Grasp, and Insurmountable Skull Fort would do the same for the Titan. So Sunsinger is pretty strong in here. In general, Flame Shield is great for keeping you in the fight. That's what I like to use in general. Night Stalker will be very good as well for tethering adds for the team, and Smoke Kills also count as melee kills, and as well as that you've got your Throwing Knives, which you can use Gambler's Dagger and Knife Juggler to just continuously get precision kills, which do count towards your melee, and this can be super effective. Finally, Titans could go with Defender simply to utilise Force Barrier, or a Sunbreaker with something like Thermal Vent and Simmering Flames will be pretty good as well. These are just a few basic ideas for general setups. So to talk about the rooms, your first room will be Val Arun, which is the Cabal boss. In general, there's a lot of Scions which are pretty easy to melee, but not so easy to melee are the Phalanxes, which of course have shields, so mostly you can just shoot these down. You'll need to take care of the corresponding flayers as always with this boss, so you'll kill the Arc Flayer to remove the boss's arc shields, and then you can damage him as always until the next wave of adds. Overall in this room, it's easy to score around 5,000 points, but this is one of the worst scoring first rooms I think I've seen in Challenge of Elders, so I would just leave it with around about 5,000 points this week in this room, as your scoring is going to be a lot better in the following rooms. Room 2 is the Seditious Mind. This is a pretty easy room. If you use your Radiant or your Night Stalkers to tether adds on the right side of the room, you can just clear them pretty easily with melees, and as always, do this until you kind of clear them out, then DPS the boss until the next wave. It's super easy to hit 15,000 plus points in this room. Also worth bearing in mind is that you'll get a little bit of bonus damage if you're in the air when you get your melee kills. Sometimes that can be useful. And finally, we have Kexis in the third round. So here you're just going to rinse and repeat, essentially. Just mow down the adds with your melee ability, then damage the boss until the next wave, and then repeat. So the first room, like I said, is not too great for scoring this week, but the second and third, you can basically do the entire score just in those rooms if you needed to. But that is your breakdown of Challenge of Elders of week 5 of the April update. I hope this has helped out. Let me know down below how you guys have found this week's challenge, or any cool builds that you've got as well for different classes doing this particular run. But if you have enjoyed the video, guys, please drop a like down below, and feel free to hit subscribe for a lot more Destiny content. But for now, you guys take it easy. I'll catch you very soon.